You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. Oh, you got a friend in me. Come on, y'all. You got a friend in me. Do 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 do. You got a friend in me. That's all the words I know to this song, but you've got a friend in me. I say you've got a friend in me. Oh yeah, you've got a friend in me. All right. So, welcome one, welcome all to the Jerkmonger Show, coming at you live from Tampa, Florida, right here, right now. I'm your humble host, the humblest of hosts, the Jerkmonger, coming at you. And I'm about to look up. I have a new setup. I shan't share it because I'm wearing a tank top. I look like a weeble wobble, so I shan't do it. Nasser,
Beep
what's
boop.
going on, brother?
Nothing. I was writing, but then I checked Twitter, of course, because it always distracts me. And I saw the link, and I was like, "Why not annoy Elliot for 5 minutes? Take a
Please
little
do.
break."
I'm always here for the annoyance, my friend. Always here for the annoyance. Let me see. I'm just trying to get to my social media on my phone because in my new setup, I don't have it. My computer monitor is far away from my drawing table now. I got a new drawing table. Really excited about that. Like I
Sweet,
said, I'm not going to show my picture because I don't want to dox my flabby arms.
bruh.
But
Nobody cares.
I do. I
Then why'd
do.
you wear it?
Because I'm in the middle of trying to configure my office, man. I'm trying to see if it works. I'm still waiting on my chair, so I still have this WWE chair that I'm sitting in. It's not really a WWE chair. It's just more of like it's one of those metal chairs that looks terrible. You're
Whatever.
supposed to smack somebody in the back with. It hurts my arse, my buttocks. My buttocks is painful.
Wow. So in other news, when are you gonna check out the script I sent you, man? It's been a couple months.
I'm gonna tell you right now when I'm gonna check it in a couple of months. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, man. I just gotta hold on, man. I'm still setting up, man. You're not even letting me set up. Gosh, you don't see my Aquaman drawing there? You don't like my
I
Aquaman?
see it.
You don't care. You
No,
don't
it's
care.
it's cool, but I mean, Aquaman's. I don't really care about Aquaman that much, but it's a nice drawing.
Well, you can shut your mouth because I have a thing for Momoa, and but I'm not. It's not a man on man thing at all.
Okay.
No, no. It's just I like him. He's cool. He's like a superhero with in real life. So I'm also trying to test out my setup because this is a new drawing table. I'm gonna get a new chair soon. It's coming in, hopefully the next day or so. And from there, I will be able to do a variety of things. I can sit here. I can also stand in this drawing table. I'm also checking out my lighting. So I added a light above me from the part of my office. And normally, when it's too close, it's a very bright light. When it's too close,
Hmm.
it creates those. Are you familiar with like what these filament bulbs do? They kind of create like a pattern, like a these like ridged lines that keep waving through the art.
Not really.
Because you don't even use cameras for art, man. You don't even do art,
I've done drawing streams before, actually.
have you?
Yes, where I just doodle like these terrible doodles, and people actually show up. like,
Oh,
like I'll just take a Sharpie and badly trace my my pencils on notebook paper, and I'll be like, "All right, guys, time to ink," and I'll have like 20 people in here just watching me, like ink a sucky doodle with the Sharpie. Like, hold up, let
wow.
me on. I'm gonna step away for 1 second. I think I might have a doodle here that I can show
All
you
right.
that people actually like
I'll I'll
tuned
I'll
in for.
I'll stop presenting my screen here. So when you come back on, they'll see you. So anyway, so for the rest of the chat, who isn't chatting right now, which is cool, I don't mind. Um, you know, welcome, welcome one, welcome all. So Nasser's not here yet. I'll wait till he gets back to telling this little story.
Okay, I'm
You've
back
got a
now.
friend in me. No, so you have a friend in me. I just want you to know that.
I
You've
somewhat know
got
that.
a friend in me. Oh, you shut your mouth, boy.
Okay, okay, hold up. This is gonna be a funny one. Let me I tried I tried to draw Gideon from Brutus. So I did a stream like a few days ago where I'm drawing him with a regular pencil and then I inked it with a Sharpie. This is how it turned out. I I this was this was on like Christmas Eve or something. I actually had people tuning in. I had like 20 people on like Christmas Eve watching me draw this.
I think that's beautiful. I think that's beautiful.
So
I think you
yes,
should.
I do I do draw sometimes.
I want you to put that into a top loader and save it for me when I see you. I want to have that. I want you to sign it.
Okay,
I want it.
sure.
I want you to sign it to my boy, Jerkmonger.
Possibly.
Possibly. Listen, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm the only one that wants it. I'm just telling you.
Possibly.
Whoa, you have a client online for that? All right, my bad, my bad.
Nah,
I
I
hate
really
drawing these
don't.
things. I hate drawing these scales on Aquaman's armor. Why did I pick this guy? You know, I picked this guy because his movie's successful right now. He's doing well. And, you may not like it, but hey, man, the rest of the world likes him. $600 million plus likes him.
Bruh, so I walk into work today, right? And these dudes are talking about how they didn't like Aquaman.
What?
And then no, hold up. But then they're talking about like well, Shazam's coming up and that looks like a good movie. So man, I can don't talk comics with normies. It gave me uh, oh my goodness. I was like, guys, well, speaking of Shazam, my friend Ethan actually drew a Shazam comic at DC Comics once, and they just looked at me. I was like, I was like, I just felt so embarrassed. And there have been times where like where like I'll talk about you guys, like I'll bring up like Mike. I'm like because these guys they all watch like the movies and stuff. But they don't care about the books. But I brought up Mike before. I'm like, oh well, the Injustice game? They're all like, yeah. I'm like, well, my friend Mike drew the comic it's based on, and they're all just like, oh, like nobody cares.
Well, there you go. It's funny. I was going to wait for you to come back to tell you the story. It's ironic that you bring that up because a buddy of mine was telling me that my art rep was showing off my work in a message board, and apparently I have haters now because of Comicsgate.
Oh, whatever. You're like
Yeah.
the nicest dude in Comicsgate. I don't think you've ever once like talked about drama. You're just like, hey guys,
Oh,
I'm Comicsgate. We're all like, oh cool. like it's been the
oh,
extent of it.
yeah. I'm that guy at the party. Who's this guy? Dude, he's been here all along. Oh, okay. I'm the wallflower. I sit in the corner. I do what I do in Comicsgate. What I do in every situation. I go into a corner and I draw. People think that I'm just antisocial. I'm like, no, I just don't really care. I guess that makes me antisocial, but
I'm a
no. But
little
anyway, yeah. So,
antisocial.
but to your point though, I was just kind of that you brought that up was interesting because I was explaining to my buddy. He's like, I'm just worried about what people said. Did you see what happened to Billy Tucci? I said,
Oh yeah.
yeah. I said that's terrible, but nobody cares about me like Billy Tucci. Like fighting me is like fighting the guy, the background guy in Michael Jackson video. Like nobody even cares about that guy. I'm the third guy on the left in Beat It in second 22 in the video. That's who I am. Nobody cares about me. So if one guy hates me, you know what he's doing? He thinks I'm somebody. He's like, this is my time to attack. It's like an empty silo. Like, who are you attacking? I don't know, but it must be big deal. Look at me.
Bruh. That's why it always excuse me, that's why it always made me laugh whenever people would do that to me too. Like I'm just like, who do you guys think I am? it's,
Yeah,
it's
man.
it's just it's funny. It's like I don't know. It's just like I don't know. It just makes me laugh like it made you laugh. These people
Yeah,
are
yeah.
weird.
Yeah, well, my friend's like, no, but what they're talking shit about you now, and I'm like, look, man, relax, man. It's gonna be okay. It really is. It really is.
Oh
Oh,
man, my mortal enemy Critias is in the chat.
I
I
know.
hate that guy.
I put the link in there. How come he didn't come in? He has
He doesn't care about you,
He does care. I know. I can tell because he got mad at me the other day, and he was hurt. I hurt his feelings.
bruh.
I
I want to get,
hurt my feelings.
bruh. I want to get another commission from you, but I'm just waiting till we fulfill Brutus first because I have no money until then.
Man, don't even. That's see when people are worried about haters from of Comicsgate, I'm worried about paying my monthly mortgage this month. Cam 1138 says gonna take down that hater. Elliot. That's it, morons. Yeah, man. Listen, guys, you guys know me by now. I'm not here to cause trouble. I'm here literally. I'm supporting the movement in this way. I don't have to hate anybody to do this. I love people. I love Nasser, even though he doesn't think so. And
Right.
I also, believe it or not, I love all those guys that hate me. It was all there's like maybe four of them. There's four guys. You got a lot of haters, right? I was telling my buddy, I said, listen, man, some of these guys are getting hammered all the time. So I know Nasser's one of those guys. Nasser, what's the latest? What's your latest attack?
Mine really dies down. It's I don't know. It's only been like a couple big attacks. Every time they attack me, it's like all of anti-Comicsgate goes at me for a day, and then they just disappear for like months at a time. I can't even remember the last one, but with my luck, I mean, it's gonna happen like by tomorrow.
Yeah, well, good for you. Good for you.
Bruh,
Good for you.
I went out, bro. I went out. I bought like $25 worth of lottery tickets for New Year's, and I'm like, all right, time to win something. I did not win a single dollar, and
What?
I was so pissed. I'm like, will I ever win on these things,
You're like Charlie Brown.
dude?
Like
I
Charlie
really
Brown.
am.
Listen, Cam 1130 says we attacked Nasser at lunch for eating too loud.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Because normally on lunch I do a lunch stream where I just eat in my car. uh, but I wanted to do that today, but I couldn't because Ethan went live, and I was like, well, if Ethan's live, I'm gonna get 2 viewers. So I was like, I'll just eat on Ethan's stream, and nobody had a problem. Nobody mentioned that they could hear me chewing until after I was done eating. Then Ethan, after I was done eating, Ethan's reading super chats, and some guy is like, "Can you mute him? I could hear him chewing." And I was like,
Oh
"Could you?"
no.
Everyone on the panel is just like, "Yes." No one said anything. I didn't know that.
Man, who was on that was that earlier today?
Yeah, that was on Ethan's channel.
Hey man, so you're back to work full time again, right?
Yeah.
Womp, 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 womp.
Right.
Oh man.
But I don't know, still finding time to write.
Well, if things keep going the way they're going for me, I'm thinking I might end up with a full-time job myself again. It's a shame. I gotta, and because of that, I haven't talked to anyone else about this yet, but I might have to push back this campaign I want to roll out to February.
The art book, or is that the Atomo, is it?
Atomo, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have to push that back because I need to make some room for some work as much as possible. And so I'm trying to focus on something. I'm going to focus on YouTube and keep pushing that. But we'll see. I got bills, man. It's getting hard. It's getting hard. But you know, man, God's been good to me. God's been real good to me. I'm better than I deserve to be, and I just one of the things I'm trying to do in my office, I'm literally getting rid of stuff, getting rid of old books and toys and comics and stuff that I just don't care about, that I've been hoarding over the years. And I'm trying to possess things, not have things possess me type of stuff. And so I'm trying to make a better effort at that. And part of it, is, thanks, Cam, I appreciate that. Oh, I would love for you to buy more of my art, Mr. Ortiz. Please do hit me up. But anyway, yeah, I'm feeling like Mike Miller. Oh no, except without tears. I could cry though. If I cry, would it make it better? If I cry?
Kind of.
Kind of. Oh man. So everybody can kind of see my drawing, I think. I have my camera set up above me. I don't know if this is working out so hot, but
I mean, hold up. I have it pulled up here on my phone. It's I mean it's okay. Not the drawing. I'm talking about like how well we could see it.
yeah. That's what I was afraid of. I'm trying to this is supposed to happen regardless. I don't think I can really adjust that if I'm working with this color pencil. Hey Ryan Cardinal, how are you?
Elliot,
Who's this?
Drawing Quartered starts in 20 minutes.
No, I didn't know that.
It's Wednesday.
Dude, the days are blurring.
And you're already starting on your Aquaman. That's what we're doing. You're a cheater.
Then, yes. Are you really doing Aquaman for real?
Like you were gonna lose regardless.
Can I still answer this one? No. I'll start over.
Mike
no, you know what it
thinks
is?
he can mute me. Mike thinks he can mute me as if it's not just gonna pop up telling me that Mike muted me.
That's right.
Mike, I'll actually join Quartered. I just built my put together my new drawing team. I was just kind of testing out my setup here, and Nasser was kind enough to join me. And so did you. So I'm happy to.
Well, I'm not joining you. I'm just come out here to give you crap because you're starting a stream 20 minutes before Drawing Quartered begins.
Honestly, Mike, I totally forgot. I was just deciding whether I should start crying and make money that way. So I'll go to Drawing Quartered instead, so I can save my integrity here.
All right, I'll drop you a link in a minute.
All right, sounds good, brother.
Bye.
Bye, Mike.
Bye, Nasser.
Love you.
Wow, that was so heartfelt. I love it.
Me and Mike are enemies.
You enemies? No, you guys are frenemies.
Nah, it's just a bit.
You're frenemies. You guys are friends and enemies.
That word is so cringy. Please never use it.
Why? I like it.
It's lame.
You know what's cringy to me? Cringy.
Mm-hmm.
That's a stupid word. Who came up with that? That's not even a word. You took a word and you added a Y to it. And you know what I say to that? Poppycock. I say poppycock to all you who use cringy. All you who made up that foul word.
Okay, then.
Now you know how I feel. Anyway, this Aquaman's looking pretty tizite, not gonna lie. And if they're doing Aquaman, I already gotta jump on the game. Booyah! It's like edgy. I know, Cam.
Beep boop.
Well, is that you leaving? Oh no.
Sort of. I was just saying that for Tug because it's something from the stream last night.
Tug, Tug has never joined me.
I snuck in.
Tug, you're there.
I know. I've never been on your stream, man. Yeah, actually, yesterday when he didn't enunciate beep boop very well, and I swear it said I'm leaving. Eat poop. I don't what. What's he saying?
Well, that's nonsense.
That was good, actually. It sounded like you were saying, hey, everybody, you can just, eat crap. I'm out here.
I'm out. Beat it. That's all right. Thank you so much for joining me, man. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it.
I wanted to before. I just like it's always either I'm streaming or I've gone on something or I just don't notice anything. It's
no, man, dude. I'm super honored, man. Thank you very much. Not like when Nasser's here. I'm never honored when Nasser's here, but you have blessed my soul, my friend.
All right, thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, man. So I'm supposed to be jumping off soon because I got guilted by Mike Miller about Drawing Quartered.
I saw them talking about it actually. About that.
So I'll be heading over there shortly. But what I'm really trying to do here is I'm testing out my new setup. I have a new drawing table here. I'm reconfiguring my office. I'm minimizing. I should minimalize, but I'm minimizing.
I love you, Tuck. I love you.
Who that is?
I love you, Tuck.
Wow, as that idiot Critias gets on here, I guess that's my cue. That's my cue to leave.
What's up, Crit? How are you, man?
I'm alright. I got this bad mic.
Oh, you sound sexy to me, man. Don't worry. It's like a mic with a cold. It's okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm really dipping out though, so see you guys. Hate you, Critias.
All right, man.
Later, Nasser.
I like that extra. I hate you, critics.
Yeah. That's why I'm taking all
Yeah.
your artist, Nasser. Just leaving it out there.
Uh, so yeah, so I finally got to upgrade a little bit. I got a gift certificate here or there, and I was able to pull together enough to rearrange my office a bit because I need to go into 2019 strong with some better videos. I'm trying to upgrade my microphone sooner than later, so we'll see what happens.
There you go,
And,
man. That was like the first thing I had to do was upgrade a microphone. I don't know. You know how people talk about being comfortable on the mic? Well, having a good mic will make you a lot more comfortable.
Yeah,
I need to upgrade mine.
I would love to. My son got one for Christmas, and he doesn't realize that when he's not going to be here at school, I'm going to be totally in the bedroom
There you go.
streaming. I'm like, yeah, man, I want that Blue Yeti in my life.
Yeah,
And
man.
just started.
I like it. That's what I picked up. I picked it up with one of the brace arms instead of having it set on the desk because I like to
Oh,
just
yeah.
move the brace arm around a lot.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to need because I have my drawing table right next to my computer station. So whenever I'm doing digital or that, so I'm excited. I was just talking to Nasser about I might have to push back a campaign that I was looking to launch. Something I'm working on with Antonio Bryce, Otomo, the comic boy Otomo. So I might be pushing it back to February just because I might have to get some work, full-time work or so. So the
Let me know
freelance gig is.
when you guys launch something. Man, I really like your work. So,
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
Thank
man.
you so much.
I'm going to be platforming again by then. I kind of, while I was on my time off, I didn't think it would be fair to people. I guess this is the way I rationalize it. I didn't think it would be fair to people when I'm pulling down my live streams every day. If I did a live stream interview with someone just to pull it down on them, that would be very rude. So, I mean, I've been on timeout. I've been on a 3-month timeout. So
How long has it been now? Are you still
I've
in
still got 16 days, I believe.
Oh man.
Gee whiz.
Yeah, man. I've been down since October of the end.
Jeez. What's up with your book?
Yeah, actually, okay. I actually with Kyung Lee, we've been working on something, the all ages book. It's going well. It's progressing pretty well. When I get back, I figure I will start talking about it then, start pushing forward. And then as we go forward, I think, when we get a little bit later in the year, I want to learn what I'm doing. And the good thing about working with someone like Kyung Lee is the fact that he knows what he's doing as far as getting the Indiegogo out. I don't want to, I'm not worried about delays and stuff. I'm worried about screwing up or getting lower quality. So, I mean, he's already gone through that, and then after that, I'm going to work with Joseph Ball and we'll put out like a pure horror comic.
Ooh.
All right. I like Joseph Ball. He's pretty good.
Yeah, his landscapes are amazing. I mean, he's really, not given I don't think he's given enough kudos and respect. I don't think he's been on enough live streams and stuff, but I'll try to fix that when I get back.
Yeah, he's good. I like him. I think he did a piece for me, Detective Dead versus Bigfoot Bill. Pretty sure it was him. I'm thinking it was him.
Creed, you sound like you're from the future right now.
Yeah, I'm letting you know, Elliot, that book is going to bring you a lot of money.
Are you talking about the children's book?
The Otomo. It's going to bring a lot of money, man.
You think so?
Yeah. I'm just letting you know. So when you see future me, say thank you to me.
Very good. Very, very good. Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm really excited for it. This is we're planning it to be kind of an all ages book as well. Definitely looking forward to. I feel like I heard Edwin talk about that recently about all ages, and I thought, I didn't really think that was really a thing. But I know for me personally, my heart kind of bends that way towards the Pixar type of material and things of that nature. So for me, moving in that direction seemed like the right idea or a very smooth way to communicate my ideas and such.
I think we've lost, one of the things with all ages comics, there's we already have the idea of what kind of material you present, sort of, but really one thing that's lost in that, I think, when you were younger, like if you picked up comics or you pick up older comics, you could pick up a comic, you could understand said comic, even if it was part of, a 10-part series, you could still pick it up and enjoy that comic most of the time for the comic itself. You know, I remember picking up like Rom Space Knight or Conan or whatever, and I could enjoy it. And that's part of all ages to me too, because
Yeah.
you know, kids especially, if you're going to get them in, you're not going to get them in with, you know, 6 out of 10 in the middle of
Right.
Teen Titans or something.
Right. And to your point, I think that all ages doesn't necessarily mean kiddie, or it doesn't necessarily mean it's not a children's book. Obviously, that's not even all ages, because that's really meant for a particular demographic. We're talking about stuff that is accessible to any age. And I like that, including us, so people of my generation. You know, I'm in my mid 40s, so I miss those old comics like dearly or desperately. Even I have my own collection here. When I hear you guys talk about what's happening in the industry, I really pay a lot of attention to your videos and to Richard Meyer. I listen because you guys speak about the industry a lot, and it's just a you know, we're in that weird time where things are shifting fast underneath our feet. And if we're not careful, you know, we're not going to have anything. Everyone wants something to go to the comic stores, or there's nothing to go there anymore because no one's shopping there. And so I like the idea of creating something that can go all the different directions. You know, if it's the comic shop or digital or whatever, it can be consumed by any of these kids that come
Well,
up now.
my son was impressed by you, Elliot, when he met you. You
Was
know?
he really?
Yeah, he came home when he was talking about the pictures that that we bought off you, the Carnage and Spider-Man.
Yeah.
And the little pins and the stickers. Oh, he was impressed. You know, he was excited. He was telling everybody. So I like that. You know, and I think that really inspired him to want to get more into comics.
Good.
I
See, I might
want
even draw
pros.
comics.
Like when I sit down with a pro, or like if I take my kid there, I want people I know are going to be good with them. I know they're going to be professional. And to be honest, like these days, I think we're getting better about. I use the word screening a little bit loosely. I like to know who the hell I'm dealing with. I want to know like all of that stuff. I also want to know, you know, with some of the stuff I'm seeing culturally, I want to know that's not represented there too. You know, I mean, there's some awful stuff out there.
Yeah, and it really is something I've talked about probably ad nauseum. Most of the people in my chat are probably like, "Yeah, shut up, Elliot." But I really believe that if you have an ounce of creativity, or if you know someone that does, and you can write the story, or vice versa, you know, instead of getting so frustrated that you just clam up, why not like explode with your creativity and create that new thing? That's what I've been challenging myself with for the last 15 years, 20 years. You know, I look at the stuff. I've been saying that these are not my comics for a long time. These are not my heroes anymore. And the ones that were my heroes are in my short boxes in my closet. And so then what does that mean? Does that mean that has to go away? I feel like the next dimension of that is for us to be the creators and start putting our money where our mouth is, not just in buying the product, but in producing products. So we were just talking about that over dinner with my kids. You know, what's our goal for this? Not necessarily a what's the New Year's resolution, but what's something I want to shoot for this next year for me personally is to be a producer, not just a consumer. So that's my next dimension, and I'm excited because I feel like Indiegogo has provided an avenue. You know, Indiegogo, Kickstarter, any of these places that offer that sort of crowdfunding option, to let your tribe provide that kind of audience and that market for you. This is unprecedented. It's never been like this ever in history. You know, it's always been through publishing houses and always been through that since I've been aware of it. So it's exciting, man. That I'm excited for you, Tug, that you have something you want to put out. And horror is always up my alley. I can't wait to check it out.
Yeah, I think a lot of people, you know, we feel good about the industry. I'm interacting with a lot of pros there. They can actually make things come to pass, you know, and really, I mean, when we're doing this, you know, people also, they get to the point, it's really interesting what we're building here. You can become a vessel to help other people as well. I look at this as being able to put something out, but you know, like a Joseph Ball, for example. If I work with him, that's a guy who the industry mistreated, in my opinion. You know, I look at his history; he was very well mistreated, and yeah, it actually, you know, bring him success. So I think that's a great thing.
Yeah, right on, right on. That's excellent, man. So I'm excited for you guys. I'm excited for you.
Yeah, I can't wait for your book, Tuck, for real.
You too, Critias, man. You killing it, man. Killing it.
Yeah, I'm behind the scenes right now. Like, you don't see me around a lot. I'm just trying to deal with this book. You know, trying to make sure everything's going smooth.
We got to get together soon too. I owe you that art as well. So.
Oh yeah.
Work on that, and yeah, I'm. You know, whatever happens.
And I know you're avoiding doing Young Glory as a stripper, Elliot, but we got to get it done.
I don't think I want my daughter to read that one.
Yeah, it'll be rough at first, but the other issues following that won't be like that, you know.
No. Listen, I understand. Like I said, one of the things I love about comics when we were coming up was that it was mature in a sense, but it wasn't smutty. You know, and I think you can tell stories like that and still keep it reasonable. You know, I think that's the exciting part of this medium is you can explore all sorts of ideas and all sorts of storytelling techniques, all sorts of genre, and really pull off something that's special. Even if it's just a few people that dig it, you know, as long as they support the project, that's all that matters.
There is no limitation now. I mean, there's no limitation in, you know, at any level of it. There's no distribution limitation. It's kind of an amazing setup when you think about it.
Yeah, so that's what I mean. It's a crazy time to live in. The situation seems dire under normal circumstances, but man, it's also created a whole new set of avenues and what's the word I'm really looking for is anyway, it's arenas to showcase your talent and creativity in ways that when people talk about leveling the playing field, this is interesting because I've always been I'm very Darwinist in my conservatism or capitalism, but at the same time, I'm like, you know, but this is the way it's supposed to work, where you open up the field for everyone to come in to see what sticks. And I know that that's the reason why some people are nervous, because they see real competition on the horizon. And so that's a great thing. That's a great thing. Might not be great for the old machine, but it's great for what's coming. So I'm all for that.
Hey Elliot, Jimmy wants to know, E. Ortiz, he wants to know if this piece is a commission or is a free piece to buy.
This is going to be available for purchase, my friend, because people needs to eat, and the childrens need to eat. Yeah, man, like I said, I've been working on this slowly here and there. I've redone my setup here for like 2 times in the last 4 or 5 days. But when I got the drawing table, it made me have to reconfigure once again. But I like what I have so far. It's cool. You guys can't see it. I'm gonna wait till I'm a little more presentable to show it off. Because right now I'm wearing a tank top and I feel like a fat slob. So I won't be doing that tonight.
Yeah, you got a buyer for that piece.
Oh snap! Oh snap! You just know where to hit me up, Mr. Ortiz. Dun, dun, dun. Right. Well, I promised Mike that I wasn't going to use this one as my entry for Drawn and Quartered.
You should just troll him. Just throw it up in there. Like, yeah, I'm done already.
Yeah. I'm just inking. I'll spend the whole 2 hours just inking it. Like, oh, that's not even cool. That's all right. I'll
that movie already came out, I mean.
Did they already come out?
Yeah.
Yeah, it came out last week.
I didn't see it.
It's got a lot of positive buzz.
Yeah.
Overall, I hear that it's enjoyable. It's no great expectations or anything, but it's an enjoyable, fun cartoon film is what Lafayette called it. My buddy Lafayette.
He's in chat.
Yes, I did.
Oh, there he is. Is he there? Oh, there he is. Yeah. All right.
I'm here part-time.
Well, you came in just in time for me to say goodbye.
You're about to go jump in the other one, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna do Drawn and Quartered with Mike.
Nice. What do you? What's the topic?
They said it was Aquaman, so I might just be bringing this one over.
You can't bring that's cheating.
I know, but I'm the Roddy Piper of Drawn and Quartered.
It's cheat. Oh, you are. You're the bad guy, huh?
Yeah, man.
He's the Hulk Hogan. of the WCW.
I'm not trying to
Oh,
win.
you're Hollywood Hogan.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm not trying to win. I've already won. What are you talking about? I showed up. All the ladies love me. What's up? See, that's
Well, it should be an interesting one then. I shall be watching.
Yeah. Oh, that's what he said. Maybe he was just fooling me, but I think isn't the audience supposed to pick? Or did he pick it up front?
Typically, maybe it's a different Aquaman. Maybe you have to pick the movie one or comic book, or
I could do that.
could be, who knows.
Do
Okay,
your
this
own,
is
your own
this is
version.
Tug in here. I want to introduce you to Tug. He's one of my
appreciate
favorite
you having me on.
YouTubers.
You know,
You're awesome, man. I
Tug is
love,
the best.
love your
Thank you, Mike.
your
You'll
vibe is
love
perfect.
that.
I want to take Tug out to a candlelight dinner if his wife don't mind.
I'll be glad like to live stream on my own platform. I mean, I've done well on a small platform. I appreciate people that helped out with that, but there's no comparison from going from your like 500 audience, or more in a day to, dropping down to, 1 to 3, maybe if you're lucky there.
Well, do me a favor, Tug, before we head out. Send me the information. Is it just your regular channel you want us to put in here, or?
Oh, it's fine. Just anybody wants to look it up, just that Umbrella Guy. That's all. You'll find me.
I'll make sure. I'll post a link in my description later so they can find you. I don't get a lot of traffic, but whatever comes by, I'm sure will enjoy you, as I do. Critias, you still you're not still live, are you?
Yeah, I'm still alive. I'm planning to close down in maybe late February.
Oh, okay, all right. Then I'll include you as well in the description. And then Lafayette, anything for you, brother?
I'm still alive, yes.
Good. I'm glad you're alive. We've made it. You survived 2018. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun.
I'm glad we got out of 2018. 2018 was an individual. I think I beat the crap out of him.
Let me tell you, man, a lot of good things happened for me in 2018, but I got to be honest. I feel I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's because people have been saying it, but I do feel the angst of what we've experienced that year. It was a rough year.
Yeah.
It was a rough year. A lot of fighting, a lot of battles to fight. But
nothing will change.
No, but you know what I think? I think how I'm viewing things. I was talking earlier about minimizing and keeping things simple, living light. I want to start. One of the things I'd like to do this year, and I did a little bit of it last year, is I want to get a little more involved in some charity work and maybe do some stuff. I like what Peter Samedi was doing with Alterna Comics and what he's been trying to do. I know, Tug, you've talked about doing stuff for I think Halloween too, right? You were distributing stuff around that time.
Yeah. We, we do a lot of. Are you talking about like charity work? Is that what you mean?
Yeah. Like when you were I think you were taking them to the hospitals and stuff. That was really encouraging.
What we do around Christmas, and actually Peter Samedi helps out with that. Now we're getting a late shipment from Peter Samedi. He's actually providing another box of comic books as well this time. So we'll do it after Christmas again. But we just do charity throughout the year. I always try it. If you really want to see how meaningless a lot of the banter and bullshit is that a lot of these people throw out, when they're calling you a hate grouper go to a children's hospital, sit down and, give something like time and bring something to terminally ill kids. And that'll put things in perspective really fast.
Yeah. I did when I used to work for a company before, we did it around Christmas time as well. We went to All Children's here in Tampa and St. Pete. And yeah.
I don't want to cut you off, but they're calling you out in chat, Mike and John.
Hey, what are you doing?
Oh, is it that time already? We're just talking about charity. Okay.
I like Mike comes in, he's like, "Hey, boy, get in there."
That's what awesome. Doing? All right.
Stream now.
Well, first of all, Mr. Miller, heyo, back up. I'm just saying. Anyway, all right.
Hey there, in the stream now.
You're like, bye there.
Well, I'm preparing my stuff.
I don't want to hear it. Just end stream.
All right, so guys, thanks for coming by. I appreciate everyone. Tug, thanks so much for coming by. Great to finally get a chance to chat with you, with me on the show, and maybe one of these times we can talk some more, just even you and I, and just talk about more of this, what you guys have been doing. That's, to me, that's the importance. That's the good stuff right there, man. It's stuff we can do for people that really need. I mean, I know, I got my issues, but there are people who are worse off than us. So if we can make them laugh and smile, that's a huge thing. Critias, man, you're my man.
Sir.
I appreciate you, brother. I love you. Thanks so much for coming by. Lafayette, as always, you're the yin to my yang. You're the spinach to my sandwich.
Well, remember, go gluten-free this year.
All right. Well, anyway, guys, thanks to everybody in the chat. Sorry I couldn't read. My only downside to my setup is I don't have a way to look at the chat very easily because my large monitor is farther away from me. But I will make some sort of concession for that in the future. I appreciate all of you guys. Thank you for a great 2nd of January. Love y'all. Peace out.
Later, everyone.